And taking a look at the history of the match, this is how things have shaken out since it started back in 2018. You can see a little bit of a pattern, the favorites and the underdogs alternating the wins each time. Last year, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, who were favored at -175, they won it over Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen. This year, Rory and Tiger are the underdogs at +110 versus Spieth and JT. And let's welcome in CBS Sports golf analyst Rick Gehman to preview this year's very exciting event. Rick, we know Tiger is returning to the match. It's the first time we're seeing him play since the Open, was supposed to tee up for the Hero World Challenge, withdrew because of that foot injury. Fortunately for Tiger, everyone participating, they're going to be using carts. Rick, it's always exciting. There's always a lot of fanfare whenever Tiger's teeing up. What can we expect to see from him at the match?
Yeah, we are multiple decades into this. Tiger Woods never has the luxury of tempered expectations. It's just always win or bust, especially when it comes to major championships for Tiger. Obviously, this is a different scenario. And I think, Jacqueline, we would have kind of had pretty low expectations for Tiger Woods coming into this event and coming into this month when it was supposed to be, Tiger Woods teeing it up on television on 3 different occasions. We know he had to withdraw from the Hero World Challenge, but he had a quote that week after the WD where he said, "I can hit all of the shots, I just can't walk." And when Tiger says something like that, you kind of have to take him pretty seriously here. He has raised his own expectations, and now with the cart that he's going to be able to drive around, he says he can hit all the shots. I don't know if that is Tiger trying to will it into reality or he actually can hit all the shots. We're going to find out when this thing kicks off, but that alone has raised the expectations for Tiger more than just go out there and have a little fun.
And we know Tiger, he's got a pretty decent partner, just the world number one, Rory, going up against JT and Spieth. Now, when it comes to predictions for this, Rick, out of all the guys, who do you think is going to have the longest opening shot?
Yeah, this has to be Rory McIlroy. I imagine he's a sizable favorite here. Rory is not only the longest driver of the golf ball in this group, but he's one of the longest on planet Earth. And if this kind of goes back to the 2020 shutdown, where he actually himself said he started chasing distance. He was trying to do what Bryson DeChambeau was doing and add speed to his game, and it did not come to fruition immediately, but he is now longer than he was a couple of years ago. For my money, him and Jon Rahm are the 2 best drivers of the golf ball on the planet. No matter how well Spieth or JT or Tiger square one up off the first tee, Rory could probably go out there with 3-wood or hit one off the toe and drive it past the rest of these guys. So this is, I hate to say it's a lock, but feels like a lock that Rory is going to be able to unleash the big stick all day long.
And talking a little bit about the format, we know it's 12 holes of match play, best ball format. Each player is going to play their own ball, and the best individual score from each team counts for that hole. So, Rick, with all that in mind, who do you think the hole 1 winner is going to be here?
Yeah, so I kind of go to the other side of the matchup here, the Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth side. That's exciting. These guys have played together countless times. I mean, we've seen the pictures, right? Them eating hot dogs as youngsters. I mean, they've just been friends for so long, but they've also teed it up in international competitions for the American team countless times. And when you have that level of cohesion, that level of trust between teammates, it goes a long way in this format. The other thing is Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, they're quite volatile golfers, which in this format is generally a good thing. We only need kind of one of them to make a birdie. That probably wins the hole. If you make a couple of pars, you probably don't lose it. And with Rory and Tiger likely to kind of ease into this competition, I expect Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas to be very comfortable on the first tee, go out there and give themselves a really good chance to win the first hole.
Yeah, JT and Spieth 16-7-1 when paired together between the President's Cup and the Ryder Cup. Now, Rick, out of all the guys playing, we know Tiger's the only one who's participated in the match before, has that experience, winning it in 2020 alongside Peyton Manning. JT and Spieth, they are the favorites, though, according to our friends over at Caesars, -130. Who do you think is going to win it this year?
We saw that graphic where the winners have basically alternated between the favorites and the underdogs, favorites, underdogs. We are back on the underdog side of things here this week. But what you'll note is, to me, whichever side has the best player seems to find a way to win, whether that is Tiger Woods in 2020 or Aaron Rodgers in some of the matches that he has competed in. If you have the best player on your team, that goes a long way. In my eyes, and by most accounts, that is Rory McIlroy. And the fact that they are getting plus money on that side as underdogs, Rory might go out there in a best ball format and win this thing by himself. He has that level of upside. If you get just a little bit from Tiger, whether it is via his play on the golf course or he can chirp and get into the minds of good friend Justin Thomas or get Jordan Spieth going sideways, Tiger Woods is going to be valuable in this format, whether he's hitting all of the shots or not. So when you give me the best golfer plus money, this is the Rory and Tiger Woods side.
All right, Rick going with the trend, taking the underdogs there. That is CBS Sports golf analyst Rick Gehman previewing the match featuring Tiger Woods and Rory versus Jordan Spieth and JT Saturday at Pelican Golf Club at 6 p.m. Eastern. And Rick and Kyle Porter are diving deeper into the match on their podcast, The First Cut. You can download and listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can also scan that QR code.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.